Hello, hello, everybody. Can you guys see me and hear me? Good evening, everyone. I'm gonna do some free yes, no, or short answer questions. I'm gonna try to get to as many people as I can. This is rare. Something has been calling me to try and go live before I'm gone for a little bit. So here I am. Hello, hello, everybody. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Oh, I can. Oh, that's good. Okay. Make it a little bigger. Only thing is now my face is really big too. But okay, let me see here. So we're going to do short answer or yes or no questions. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Oops, ah la la. Am I ever going to be able to find someone? There's a need to cut a cord with someone from your past. Are you going to find someone? Yes, but not right now. You need to take a little bit of time to heal and get yourself into a receiving state of mind. Right now, you're in an overgiving state of mind. There needs to be some balance there. So you'll find someone, but you need to cut that cord with that person from your past that it feels like you're worried about them, but it's holding you back from moving forward, if that makes sense. Will I be able to find my lost indoor kitty? Is he still alive? Jody Landis. We know about the kitty. It looks like he's still alive, yes. But it feels like lost energy. I'm not seeing you necessarily finding him, but I am seeing him being alive. I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear. You are welcome. Will I pass my English class in college? Lena Riviera. Will you pass? I have the Emperor, so yes, you're going to pass, but I also have Six of Swords in reverse. So it may be very close, like a close call. So prepare as much as possible. I see you passing, but don't get too comfortable. Like prepare as much as possible and do everything you need to be doing. Sassy Ness, will my child get full custody? A decent amount of custody, yes. Full custody, I don't know if like maybe visitations for the other person is something. It doesn't look like full custody, but it looks like it goes in their favor, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, it goes in their favor. I have 6 on the bottom of the deck of wands, but it doesn't look like full custody for some reason. Maybe like a weekend thing for the other person. Lisa Byers, do you see me getting a job soon? My company laid off many people. Soon, not as soon as you'd like, but not that far in the future. You need to step out of your comfort zone in some way, and you have to make the choice to step out of your comfort zone. So yes, but not as quickly as you'd like. It's almost like apply for something that feels a little bit out of reach and you'll get it, is what it feels like. Judith Arrington, was I scammed by TH? Yes. Yes, you were. And you didn't see it coming at all, but yes, you were. Jess Kozak, my son is autistic and he's 4, and I'm always worried if he'll be okay after I pass. What can we know about that? Yes. Yes. You have someone to help, community here, someone who's willing to step in. 7 of Swords in reverse, someone who will step in and not hurt him. Sue M, will I be successful in my current job or should I find a new one? You're hesitating to find a new one, but you already know that the better answer is to find a new one, but you're hesitating, staying in a comfort zone, resisting taking a leap of faith on yourself. But yes, you should find a new one. Nurturing 2, will my ex-husband receive any jail time as a result of the pending court case? Jail time, it doesn't look like jail time. It looks like fines or something like that, or probation maybe. There's some consequence. You end up happy, but not all the way satisfied. So it doesn't look like jail time. It's almost like he's given like a plea or something. I don't know. Like something helps him to avoid it, is what I'm seeing. Thank you. Is Sean still an addict? Julie McGoldrick. Is Sean still an addict? It looks like it's not as bad as it was in the past, but there still is something. I'm getting a heavy burden here, and I'm getting like the opportunity to change, or the knowledge of I need to change, but not changing. But there definitely is a heavy burden there. I got the 10 of Wands. So it looks like, unfortunately, there's something going on. 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. It does look like that's a yes. Thank you. Will my daughter's unaliver get convicted? Biker GMA. Will this person get convicted? It's not going to be the sentence that you feel they deserve, that they do deserve. It's not going to be the sentence you feel they deserve. Convicted, yes. Yeah, sentence isn't going to be what you wish it would be, but convicted, yes. Laureen for Lori, will I financially improve soon? Not as soon as you would like. You're going to have to figure out a solution to something. You're going to have to think outside of the box and start to either, yes, eventually, yes, just not as quickly as you'd like. There needs to be a pivot, or like a switching up of focus or a switching up of habits or something like that. Not as quickly as you'd like, but yes, in time. Aunt Clara, will we get justice for attack and death of our cat? Oh no. It unfortunately does not look like that. Maybe if it doesn't look like justice. No, unfortunately, I'm sorry. Looks like they skate away from it is what I'm hearing. Samantha Dune, should I keep working with what I'm trying? Yes, big yes. Big yes. Magician and King of Pentacles, yes. Be more confident in it because you're good at it, whatever it is. Will my health issues get better soon? Kimmy Kins. The song that just came on is Chances Are 5 for Fighting. Yes. I have Queen of Wands and the Fool. There's a need to make a change here and do either preventative care or take better care of yourself. Putting effort into it will yield results. Yeah, Lovers on the bottom of the deck. Halls of Friendship. Is your father who you think it is? No. It's looking like a no. Confirmation. Yeah, no. I got the Devil for confirmation. It's looking like a no. Mandy Chapman, will I sort out the issues with my brother? Yes, but one of you needs to put your walls down and be a little more vulnerable. I feel like it's not you. I feel like it's the other person needing to hear you out or hold space. They're walling themselves in. They're dealing with something. They're dealing with something that you might not know about. But yes, but they need to, it's like something needs to get better so they can hold space for this. E. De Silva, am I a star seed? The World. Yes. The World, Ace of Pentacles and King of Swords. That's a big yes. Meant to do something with your throat chakra is what I'm getting. Tina Turner fan, is going to college now the best thing for me? Wait, is going to college now the right thing for my son? Is there another option? Is it like this or a job? Because it feels like if it's between this and a job, there's potential for him to like not need it if he goes for this one job. If it's not between that and a job, then it looks like the timing is not quite right. There'd be better timing. It doesn't have to be far in the future, but it feels like maybe a semester or two, if that's a possibility, to wait. Amanda Z, will my boyfriend and I get married? Your intuition is trying to give you the answer to this question because there's a red flag that you're ignoring, and it's going to depend on how you work through that red flag and if the red flag gets ignored or not. It's kind of, it could go either way. It depends on if that red flag is work throughable, like if the other person would agree to work through it with you. Annette S, will Timothy and I reunite, and possibly when? Will Timothy So yes, but it's not going to be what you think it's going to be. It's almost like you end up wanting something different than you want right now, and that's what manifests. Yeah, it feels like it doesn't, there's a reconnection, but it doesn't end up going where you expect it to go. But it's like you end up being okay with where it goes. So it feels like it's a little bit in the future, not right this moment. Will my son get in the school he wants? Tina G. Almost feels like waitlisted or something, like not a no, but not an immediate yes, or maybe there's a delay. It's either a yes or like a wait list type of thing. He's like not immediately happy with the results, but it ends up okay, is what I'm getting. Vanessa Smith, will my relationship cycles change this year? If you're talking about a relationship with someone specific, you guys need to have a conversation in order to get things to change. There needs to be clarity. Someone needs to get out of their head. I am getting that you become unstuck, but it's because of effort taken. Like you have to do something still to become unstuck. It doesn't just, in this case, it doesn't just release. You have to do something to release it. Tina Davies, was my son's unaliving part of the life plan, I think it said. Yes. The law of transcendence. Revere the dark side of life. I also got the devil in reverse. So yes, it was. I don't know how to make this go up. Bruiser bites. Will my children have babies? Oh, thank you, friend. You said children. I don't know if this is pointing to yes for one child, no for the other. There's something that's needs to be worked through before that can be a possibility, but I do have the Queen of Cups. So yes, but there's like something in the way of it at the moment. And or it's one of them and not the other if there's multiple. Will my husband and I get a house before or after the 29th of January? Will it be before? Will it be after? Before. Before the 29th of January. Confirmation? Yeah, Queen of Cups. You've manifested it. Will I discover my life purpose soon? I feel lost and stuck. Gail W. It's like you've gotten glimpses of it, but you're not recognizing, you're not seeing the truth of it. You're like feeling like it's bigger than what you can handle. You've gotten glimpses of it. It's just needing to put the puzzle pieces together. There's some form of self-sabotage here that's not allowing you to see clearly, but it's there. Use music to kind of bounce ideas and things off of your guides, like shuffling a random playlist. That should help you. Amanda, am I growing within my psychic abilities? Why can't I scroll up on this? I don't know what else it said. Are you growing within your psychic abilities? Yes, but it would be helpful to dedicate more time or like more of like a consistent check-in schedule with yourself. Something about like a routine, like adding something into your routine that would be like a connection check-in, I guess you could say. Why am I going so fast? Well, I have to make my screen smaller so they don't go so fast. Will life get better for me this year? B. You have balance coming. You have better finances coming, but you also have something that's going to challenge your foundation. So it'll get better and then a little bit of a challenge, and then how you handle that challenge determines the rest of the year. KPG, will my son and daughter in-laws IVF be successful sometime? I'm seeing there's going to be a challenge. It's not that it's a no. Oh, no, it's not a no. There's going to be a challenge before there's going to be some kind of challenge before a healthy pregnancy. I do see it happening, but there's like a challenge first. Will my granddaughter remain with her mother or be removed back to her father? Kim. Remain with her mother or removed back to her father. It looks like remain. The heavy burden that you feel gets put down. There's an opportunity to make what you desire to happen in this case. Will my Bougie 49, will my health get better? Yes. You have balance and grounding coming. Judy Wing, will I ever find a companion after 20 years of losing my husband? Right now, you still feel in a need to heal. I know it's been a while, but there's something else that kind of needs to be worked through and healed so that you can attract what you feel that you are, which is healed. It's almost like your angels are protecting you from attracting someone unhealed because there's a part of your heart that still needs to be given compassion to. So yes, but don't rush it. Has my stepdad's prostate cancer moved to his hip bone? Haters gonna hate. Has it moved to the hip bone? It looks like it's a good possibility that has happened or is going to happen, unfortunately. Will I ever leave my current job? See something, say something. It's like you're going in circles if you want to or not. It feels like it's your decision. You could stay there and continue feeling the way you feel about it right now. It doesn't look like there's much change, or you can decide to go somewhere else. It feels like it's kind of in your hands. What do I feel like you're going to do? I feel like you're going to kind of wait till you get a little bit more fed up with it and then try and find something else, is what I think. TA. Will I win the case and grievance against my employer? Will you win? Yes, but it's like you don't get what you want to get out of it, but it doesn't go against you. It goes in your favor, but there's something that still isn't what you want it to be. Will my spouse get a promotion? Sandy Woolard. Yes, but not right now. It would help to do some kind of like extra credit. I don't know what that means. Not necessarily like suck up to the boss, but it's like he impresses someone and then gets it. So whenever he can do that, it would help to kind of speed things up. Well, I lost it. Ample spark. Should I change jobs? Yeah, you already know the truth about that. There's like a lid on your potential at your current position, and you know you're meant for more. That's why you're getting that inkling. Is my daughter at peace? Biker GMA. Not her throwing the hermit on the ground. Yes. Yes. We have 7 of Cups in reverse as well. So there's clarity. She feels at peace in clarity. That gave me the image of like floating down the lazy river type thing. Heather Jones, 7 years single. Will I find love? I feel not. You're hiding yourself. There's potential for love. There's potential for a new beginning in which someone offers you something of value, but think of it like a magnet. You need to show yourself for that person to find you. So, and that doesn't mean like go crazy putting yourself out there. It just means when you're connecting, don't have as many barriers covering your energy. Allow the right person to get to know you, if that makes sense. So yes, but in time. Maggie Quayle, will we get to buy land? Yes, but there's some form of like self-sabotage. I don't know if it's lack of like planning or preparing. It's like start working towards it for it to happen. It is there, it's in your energy, but you need to still do things to bring it to fruition. Still. Fiona Fitzsimons, will I get justice for my neighbors? Yes. Yes. Even judgment upright, yes. How can I help my son, Heather? He needs to be taught different or new ways on how to process and heal certain emotions. It feels like a lot of overwhelm. Like helping to find some kind of outlet that emotions can be processed. Yeah, it feels like just being taught different strategies that can be used. Mayor W, will I be able to buy my own place soon? Yes, but there's a path that you're not seeing. So either there's like funding available that you're not taking advantage of, or there's like something you could be doing to make it happen sooner. I do see it happening, but I have the sun and the moon here with the Eight of Swords in reverse. It's like needing to take action to get it to happen. But it's like something you're not seeing that could help you make it happen. Kim, will my MS progress or remain stable? There's a need to do, like, there's something you're not doing to take good enough care of yourself. So it could remain stable, but you need to take better care of yourself. If not, then it may get worse. It feels like something basic, like hydration, nutrition, sleep, something like that. Like something is off. Michelle, will we be getting a new house soon? Yes, your worries are going to end soon. Yes, Six of Swords transition. Yeah. Willow, what is going on with my health as it relates to body pain? What is going on with health? It feels like there's swelling of something, like something like inflammation in a certain region of your body. It feels like this has been going on for a while, but has recently gotten worse. I'm almost getting the energy of like something needing to be drained, but not literally, like something needing to be. There is a solution to it. You just haven't found said solution yet. Almost like something that should be moving that's not in motion is really what I'm getting. Like a circulation inflammation, but it's stemming from something that has been ongoing, bothering your system that recently has increased because of other stressors or tensions. That's what I'm getting. An oracle or cure, will I see a positive change this year? You're going to feel more free by the end of this year, but it needs something in your mindset needs to happen first, a mindset shift to allow for that freedom to come. So yes, a burden being lifted in essence, but needing your action for it to happen, like needing to change a mindset that's holding you back. Jill Little Hawk, will my feet heal? Heal, yes, but you're still going to have some issue with it. It's not going to be completely out of the woods. Almost like, you know, how some people struggle with like certain weather. It feels like that is what it's going to be eventually. It's going to heal, but you're still going to have some time frame of issues. Tina, will my health get better? Tina G. I'm not necessarily seeing it getting worse, but I'm seeing you need to get some kind of balance to maintain. I'm not necessarily seeing improvement, but I'm seeing maintaining and like getting, I don't want to say used to it, but like it becomes kind of something that you manage well, but needing to restore some kind of balance so it doesn't get worse. Oh no, they're going fast. Hold on one second. Susie H, will I get a job soon? Yes, but you might not like the first option. You might like skip over the first option, or you just might not really like it that much. You are going to get something, but it's not like it's not your top choice, I guess you'd say. Will my company take off? Ack girl. Will my company take off? Yes, but you need to fix something first. And I feel like you know what it is. Something that's holding you back. It feels like more personal, but like somehow intertwined with the business. So you need to shift something before it takes off. Samantha Verhoek. I applied for a new job. Will I get the job? No, but something else is going to come. It feels like you're not getting it because it's not good for you for some reason. Like there's something about it that's going to take you backwards instead of forwards. Does my mom need to see a doctor ASAP, Miss Rach? Does your mom need to see a doctor? You already know the answer to this. Yes. Something's getting worse. Yes. Gina Dean, will I survive my surgery that I'm having soon? Will you survive? Yes, but there may be some difficulty with healing or recovery. It may just take longer. It may be more difficult. There may be less movement or something. You're going to survive, yes, but it doesn't feel like smooth sailing in recovery. There's some hiccup, but you manage it, you handle it, but don't expect it to be just easy peasy afterwards. You're welcome. I'm trying to read these guys. Hold on one second. Nia Lee, more money coming in for me. Is there more money? I'm not seeing a change in money. I'm seeing maintaining what you have right now, but not more money. And if there's something that you're waiting to see if it's approved, it doesn't look like it's going to be, if that's what you're asking. But an increase in money, I'm not seeing an increase, but I'm not seeing a decrease either. Shannon Chadwick, I have a second interview tomorrow. Will I get the position? If you take charge, not like take over the interview, but like go in there confidently. It feels like it's on the fence, could go either way. It will go in your favor if you go in with the attitude of, I have something to offer the company, not just the company offering me, if that makes sense. Maria Vuko, what big changes for me this year? You're cutting ties with someone who was draining you and not giving you what you needed. That's what I'm getting. I'm sure there's other stuff too, but that's the one that was important to tell you. Bree Walker, will my surgery go okay? Yes, but be aware that you have some kind of like hidden emotional wound that it feels like is going to decide to come into your brain in the recovery. So surgery, yes, but like you're going to be a little emotional or cycling through thoughts in recovery. So whatever that wound is, try and do some work on it before surgery so that when it comes up, you're kind of not feeling depleted and trapped with it, if that makes sense. B, will I be able to move this year? This is making me realize how bad my eyesight is because everything just looks like a giant blur. Oh no, and I forget the question. Will I be able to move this year? B. You'll be able to move, yes. This year, while it's a possibility, if it's this year, it's the end of the year. Are you going to get whatever moving situation need to happen? Yes, but it's either the end of this year or sometime next year. Or if it's meant to be earlier, there's a possibility of a strong delay. Will I be able to buy a house with land within 2 years? Julie is cool. Will I be able to buy a house with land? In the next 2 years, I'm getting a no. I do have 3 of swords, so while it may hurt, it may be 3 or more years till that can happen. It feels like there's a money wound, a money mindset here, working on self-worth, self-concept, working on whatever that money wound is that's blocking certain paths from you. That's not why it's not happening in 2 years, but it'd be helpful to work on that as you wait for things to unfold. Should I visit my mother or leave it alone? Lisa Darnett. Should I visit my mother or leave it alone? If you visit, don't expect it to go the way that you're hopeful it could go. Yeah. Could you? Yes. But if you visit her, there's going to be some kind of disagreement, some kind of pain, some kind of trigger. If you don't, you're still going to keep feeling like you should, but knowing what's going to happen. It looks like leaving it alone for the time being is the right option, just because it feels like it's going to take you steps backwards instead of steps forward. And as I said, that Mark Cuban freestyle came on the song. It makes me think like someone accidentally says too much or someone crosses the line with what they say. It feels like the argument or disagreement. Will I find peace? KPG. You're working very hard to find peace. There's a need to get organized and like simplified in your environment and in your connections with other people. Like strip it down to just who you are and get to re-know yourself. It's because there's these barriers that you have for protection that's keeping you from being aligned with yourself. So the environment and your connections with others, once those are like spring cleaned, you'll kind of be given the next steps from there to align with peace. So yes, but needing to get rid of what's keeping peace away in the first place. Molly M. Will my husband ever move to PA with me? Yes, but not soon. There's a delay here. Yes, but not soon. Why did I just get that in reverse? Hold on. Yes, but not soon. It's almost like he puts up a fight or like puts it off or something like that, but eventually gives in, I guess. Susan Peterson, is my deceased son at peace? The first card out is 10 of Pentacles. He's like, tell my mom, yes, I am at peace. Hold on, my throat chakra. Is there something significant about a tree house? Tell me to change the song. Conquer by High Res is the song. And there's cool, a little boy and his dog on the cover, like a superhero boy. I just heard change to the next song, change to the next song. Something about a tree house and or dogs and superhero. Yes, he is. Jerry C. Is my mother gaslighting me? She's not treating herself well, and that is being reflected in her behavior to you. It's like a want to control how things are unfolding, especially when it comes to communication. I don't know if gaslighting is the right word, but it's very similar to gaslighting. It's like gaslighting from a place of refusing to admit to self that I'm even gaslighting, if that makes sense. Did my brother William unalive himself in 2018, or was someone else behind it? Jimmy. Did your brother unalive himself? It feels like it was quite a split second decision. Not that it wasn't thought about before. It does look like he did, but it was like in a moment of, I was going to say panic, like in a moment of emotional panic. The song Hell of It by Tom McDonald is the song that came up, so that might have some relevance. I'm doing me for the hell of it. Yeah, it was like a split moment of almost like if any other moment it wouldn't have happened, but something hit at the wrong time is what I'm getting. Third song. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm Good by Natalie Jane. He's telling you I'm good. The song literally says, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Like he's good now. Oh, that was nice. He was like yelling up and down, jumping. Third song, third song, third song. Like, okay. Star Winters, do you see travel and a house? Uh-oh. House move on the cards for me this year. Star Winters, travel and a house. Oh, yes. You're going through a whole death and rebirth this year. It's like you're giving yourself things that you've earned. I'm not necessarily sure that the house is this year. I see travel this year. Is the house this year? Wish fulfillment. If the house is this year, it's the very end of the year. But I do see the travel. And the house is coming, even if it's not this year. Eastern Girl 1969. Is my son at peace? 6 of Swords when I split the deck. That's a very clear yes. 10 of Wands in reverse. Putting down a heavy burden. He didn't get to say goodbye to you, or did not get to say what he wanted to. If he did get to say goodbye to you, I'm feeling like he didn't get to say goodbye to you. There's a certain memory, I think it's Christmas, in the living room. I don't know what he's bringing me to about it. I almost feel like it's a song that was playing in this certain memory. It almost feels like I'm seeing a Christmas day where you were super, super focused on him. Like there's a memory that like it feels like you remembered recently, and that was him being there with you at that time. It feels like this was by Christmas time. Second song. Island in the Sun by Weezer. That's interesting. So in the beginning, I was hearing I'm in my own personal paradise, but I was trying to see what else he was saying. So yes, he's okay. Island in the Sun is significant as well. Uh-oh, they're going fast. Hold on. Let me see. Gem apt. Will I be able to get a car soon? Not as soon as you'd like to. Yes, but not as soon as you'd like to. Work on the money mindset. There's something about feeling anxious about having that payment or not feeling deserving or something around self-concept. So yes, but not as soon as you'd like. What will help it happen is money mindset and like self-concept. Gonna do about 10 more minutes. Thank you. I wish I could make the words bigger without making my face bigger. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, can I? Nope. Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, okay. I wish I had it like that the whole time. Sienna's 1111. Am I on the right path with my YouTube channel? A lot came out there. Right platform, needing to pivot. It feels like you're holding yourself back from something. Like you took the steps to get there, but now you're holding back from fully I want to say sharing the tools, but I don't know what that means. But there's like some kind of almost teacher element to incorporate, and then you're on the right path, if that makes sense. So like close but no cigar type of thing. Yeah, something that you're meant to say or talk about more. Tracy Faulkner, can you please tell me who keeps waking me up at night and why? Oh, it's definitely somebody. Judgment, the Hermit, and the Devil, all in reverse. Someone who wanted to get into your life and was unable to. Or someone that you've cut off. It feels like dream projection, honestly. Yeah, someone from the past. Someone wanting to give you a message. Someone wanting to give you a message to see how you respond to said message. Maggie Spaghetti. Did my father hear what I leaned in to tell him immediately after he passed away? Emperor, the Hermit. Look how they're laid out. Shining light on the Emperor. So yes, you are his child, and he wasn't all the way gone yet. So yes, he did. Stand By You by Rachel Platten is the song. I'm going to stand by you. You were standing by him. Yes, that's a big yes. Were you holding his hand too? Yes, put your hands in mine. I feel like you squeezed his hand or something too. There was something significant you thought as there was like an interaction, like a final interaction. I feel like you squeezed his hand or something. There's something you thought. And he's like, I heard that too. And you're going to be okay. It's Karen. Will my channel grow? Yes, but something needs to be shifted about the way that you are presenting, is what I want to say. The way you're presenting something, like upgrading presentation, and then yes. It's almost like yes, and then you have like a big jump and you're like, oh, cool, that was worth it. That kind of thing. Will I get new home away from my neighbors? Fiona F. Will I get a new home away from my neighbors? Yes, the Emperor, the Star, and Six of Wands. Big yes. Reen, will I break out of this weird funk anytime soon? You are going through a dark night of the soul. It's not a funk, it's a dark night of the soul. I have the Devil and the Sun both in reverse. You're going through a dark night of the soul because you went through some kind of experience where someone you thought you trusted betrayed you heavily, and you haven't all the way processed those emotions yet. So you're being kind of almost like, you know, there's like a light switch that you can dim. It's like you're being kind of, your energy like turned down so that you can process what you haven't processed yet. So will you get out of it soon? Probably not as soon as you would like, but a need to pour into yourself right now so that you can kind of get through it. Be the observer of it. Observe. Don't drown in, but observe your feelings. Kathleen Olson, will my daughter meet her soulmate soon? She needs to get out of her own way here, out of her own head in terms of, it feels like she's an over-giver and an over-explainer. And it feels like when she's over-explaining certain things, it makes the other person feel like they're up here, like look like perspective wise. There's a need to recognize that she's the prize, like not being so vulnerable so quick, it feels like, and kind of just getting ready to draw in someone who's ready for her to show up like she wants to show up and be that confident, bold person. So yes, but working on those things. Oh, Rome by Dermont Kennedy came on. It's like she's meeting a big love, so she needs to be ready for it because it's going to be big. Angel Coleman, is my life heading in a more positive direction? You're getting clarity. You're going through a death and rebirth. So yes, something is ending, so something better can begin because you've gotten clarity, and there's also healing here. So yes, yes. Old Hats, is my brother's family open to hearing from me? Yes, but like keep it kind of surface level. Like don't try and dig deep into anything. Yes, hearing from you, but it's almost like there may be some hesitancy to make sure that it's going to stay, I don't know what else to say, but surface level. Not that it can't work to something deeper, but like, I don't know, I'm getting this feeling of like if it happens too quickly or too intensely, they'll run or shut down or something like that. So yes, but is the answer. Oops. Carrie, will things turn around for me in 2024 with my family? It looks more of like a maintained situation to birth better times going forward. So it feels like this year is like working really hard to switch things around, and next year is where the results of that take place. So like starting to go in the right direction, but not really manifesting into easier path quite yet, but getting there. You're welcome. Welsh lady, does my son forgive me for not being there when he passed? He knows there's nothing that you could have done differently, and that's what your soul's signed up to experience. If anything, he feels bad that you feel bad. Like he feels bad that, how do I put this? He feels bad that it's affecting you in the way that it's affecting you because he knows that he's okay. Third song. All Roads Lead Home by Ohana Bam. He's definitely watching over you. He knows that there's nothing different that could have happened. He sends you a sign at a certain time. It's like a certain recurring thing that he's trying to use to get your attention. Like, for example, maybe the same bird shows up every day. It's like something recurring, and that's him. It's like he's trying to show you that his love is consistent. Consistent? Consistent. Oh, 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Consistent. Said I said what I said. Rainy, is my dad proud of how I've handled everything? Change the song. So Alive by the Goo Goo Dolls. You make him feel so alive. You make him feel so proud. Yes. You moved a wheel that was square. Like how a square wheel doesn't roll, you have to like manually turn it. That's what he's saying. I'm very proud of you. You made a square wheel roll. I don't know if he's maybe a car guy or that's just an analogy, but that's what I'm getting. Gail Wallerton, did my parents hide inheritance money from you? It feels like property, like inheritance property, or like it could be like a money note or something like that. There is something hidden, yes. But I almost want to say it's property, which obviously can also be money, but yes. Jenny Mick, will my son turn his life around? We know about her son. Six of Swords and Page of Cups, going into calmer waters, and your son. Nine of Cups in reverse. It's like I'm getting a yes, but I'm feeling like there's still something that he needs to, I want to say, break free from. He's just very unhappy. Like it's Yes, it's highly possible, but only if he fixes the root cause of the problem, is what I'm getting. Otherwise, it's going to be like a repeated cycle of better, worse, unless healing that root. Yeah, the root, so you can avoid a tower moment. Needing to get to the root of the issue. Will my son heal for good mental disorder? Sudabe T. Will your son heal? It feels like it's something that he's going to struggle with. I'll be honest with you. It feels like it's something that's not going to just completely go away ever. But there are tools to teach him to manage it better. As long as he stays in a constant state of flow, it will be maintainable. But when he doesn't have the tools or doesn't use the tools to keep in flow, then it could get worse. So just making sure that you're keeping track of that. King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So staying in flow is very important. Something More by Sugarland is the song that came on. It's like he needs to find a purpose outside of himself to want to stay in flow for, to connect to something outside of himself, it feels like. Amy Below Radar, will I find true love this year? I feel like you're going to find someone and choose to stay single, like not choose to take it further with that person. And then you're going to reshape what it is that you want in a partner and what you're not willing to settle for. It's almost like someone gives you the ick or something. Like you're like, okay, I'm going to try this. And then you're like, okay, I'm going to reshape what I'm going after. Yeah. 8 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. You walk away from something to plant seeds in better soil. So no, not this year. But what you feel like you'll love is going to change this year. You're gonna get to know yourself through someone giving you the ick. Does my mother stay around my grandson? Make messing, 714. Does your mother stay around your grandson? The Chariot, 2 opposing forces working together. Big yes. Yes, that's my baby. I want to comfort him. Yes. Better Days by Dermot Kennedy. It's for comfort. It's like, yes, I stay around him for comfort, especially in moments when there's comfort needed. If that boy that I was just talking about ever needs to cry, she'll be there for him to cry. It feels like it's a struggle for him to be vulnerable, or maybe it will be when he's older if he's not very old yet. Sorry, she's still talking. Thunder Buddies, what show is that? We're the Thunder Buddies, the guy with the little bear. That's the image that she's giving me. Thunder Buddies. Like she's she's there to be your, I think she said grandson's Thunder Buddy. Snow's Mama, my health has taken a toll due to COVID. Will I eventually get better and stronger? Yes. Yes, but not as quickly as you may like. You take better care of yourself in some area. Dedicate more time, either take better care of yourself or dedicate more time to, like, I want to say movement. So I wanted to say movement and the Empress came out. So that could be emotional movement or physical movement, needing to move the energy so that you can get better. So yes, but in the future. It doesn't look like very soon. Raymond Lopez, I have an interview on Sunday. Will I get the job or soon? It's like a yes, but. I can't figure out what the but is. Yes, I said yes, but I got King of Pentacles in the Tower. Yes, but. Can't figure out what the but is. Maybe the but is a delay, like you get it, but you're put on maybe like a bit of a waiting list for it or something. I almost feel like you get it and you don't take it. Maybe something else is coming. It looks like you're going to have an option very soon. Yes, it's just there's something like shifting as well. So if it's not that one, it's one very soon. But it also feels like there's one that you end up turning down. Ashley Minnick, should my husband and I pursue infant adoption? Yes, there's something like in your life plan that I always want to say requires this for healing. Not like requires like you need to go do it no matter what, but like there's some piece of this that your soul is calling you to, and it's for a reason. And you're going to be good at it. So yes, I do see yes. Lori Kish, will my brother's movie project ever come to fruition? So there's a strong possibility of that happening if and only if something is changed about, I want to say like the focus needs to be shifted. Or it could be focusing where he's looking for funding. It's like he's looking over there and he needs to look over there. And if he looks over there, it goes. But it doesn't go unless that imbalance is corrected, if that makes sense. So needing a shift or a pivot for a yes. I'm going to do like 5 more. Maria Morton, will I get to quit my job so I can go full-time in my business this year? You're working towards there. I'm not all the way confident it'll be this year, but it is going to happen. You're doubting yourself a lot. It almost feels like needing to start to devote more time right now, as if you're about to have that shift, even though the shift isn't happening yet. So kind of sacrificing a little bit more of your free time in some way. I feel like you don't have a lot, but it's for the purpose of increasing your confidence when the time comes to make the shift. So getting as prepared as possible in both roles so that when you shift to one, you're confident in it. So I see it happening, but I don't necessarily tend to believe it's this year. Yeah, no, 10 of Pentacles reversed. It feels like it could be by next year, though. But it's going to kind of require you to, I guess I'd say, exhaust yourself a little bit. Not like not exhaust, but like almost like take the time that you're spending on something else that's kind of like wasting time and put a little bit of extra in there. And that shift increases your confidence. Because we manifest what aligns with our energy, not what we want. So feeling like you deserve it and you can handle it is key. Listen, ... Are my bosses trying to fire me? You're a burden for some reason to them. But it's giving the energy of like you could take their job and they don't like that. They would prefer you to not be there, is what I'll say. Yes. What do I need to do to improve my intuitive gifts? Less Momo. Grounding, root chakra. Feels like it's a possible mother wound or emotional needing to regulate. So something is numbed or suppressed, or something is like overactive. It's needing to bring balance to that and grounding. I kept hearing next song, next song, next song. The next song is The Reckoning by Unsecret. Unsecret. You got to unsecret whatever that emotion is, that wound that you're avoiding. You got to face it. Because that's what's keeping you from grounding, and that's what's keeping you from having that connection with your inner child. It's all connected. So facing that wound kind of frees you, if that makes sense. Karen Hannafin, have I connected with my inner child? Yes, but it doesn't feel ongoing. It feels like you have connected with your inner child, but you're not in flow with your inner child, but the connection is there. It feels like it's been a minute. It's been a minute since you've let yourself just have fun. And that is what's making you feel like you're not as connected as you are with your inner child. So creativity and fun is needed to feel that connection. Dane, will my son heal from autoimmune disorder? Heal? No. Manage it to a point where it's livable? Yes. All the way heal? I mean, anything is possible. Miracles happen, but it looks like that's going to be a struggle. It looks like it's something that he's going to have to manage, but something that will be manageable. Yeah, 10 of Wands in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Something manageable. Outnumbered by Dermot Kennedy. Manageable. It feels like he's going to have a couple tough years with it, and then it'll start to ease. Should I seek a new job? Heather Hayes. Should I seek a new job? Your job is like holding you back or stressing you out. You are meant for bigger things than you're doing right now. So yes, but don't leave the job that you're currently at. It's not like an emergency thing, but it's like a put feelers out there thing. Ask and you shall receive type of thing. Like, since you already have the job right now that you're in, start applying for or taking steps for those bigger goals and you'll surprise yourself. Jacqueline D. Will I be selling my home in the next 2 years? Yes. New beginning, cutting ties with something unfulfilling. Unless if the case is that you're trying to stay in your house, then you're going to be able to stay in your house. If you're trying to sell your house, then that is what's going to happen in the next 2 years. Christina Sellers, am I going to get a financial break? Work on the money wound and the money mindset. There is a possibility to get some, I just want to say leeway. Leeway? That doesn't feel like the right word. Anyway, it feels like there's a new beginning, but it's like needing to work on what you're manifesting into your reality. You're in a state of fear of not getting that. So needing to shift that and change some habit that, like, I almost want to say like a habit that goes against self-love, like getting into a higher vibrational essence so that you can align with those opportunities and then they will come. Gigi's Vlogs. Is my chronic pain the result of stored trauma? Something that you haven't dealt with all the way, yes. Feels like it's a wound from a masculine energy that was untrustworthy and there was some kind of emotional manipulation. You buried it because you weren't able to talk about it, but your body keeps the score. Your body didn't let it go. There is healing though, but yes, it is stored trauma, and it may be, it feels like it's stored trauma of repeated patterns from a past lifetime. So it's probably not just this lifetime of stored trauma, but there was something that was kind of like the cup was almost full and then this overflowed it, if that makes sense. Kim Barnier, Song from My Mother. 1 second. Let me go to my other playlist real quick. Flying Without Wings by Ruben Studdard. That's such a good song. I don't know if you knew that song. It's a really good song. Flying Without Wings, because you're my special thing. Ma the Meatloaf. Ma the Meatloaf. Should I stay or move out, or should I stay or move my family out of state? Should you stay? You've gotten bad advice from someone. You've gotten bad advice from someone or unknowingly taken on someone's perspective that's having you not see the situation from the right perspective, or not see all the possibilities. It's up to you. If you want to, you can. It feels like someone made you feel like you wouldn't be able to handle it or something like that. or someone made you feel like you have to get out. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. And if you do want to, you can handle it. Oh, they just like, whew. Oh. Shay Green, will I reconnect with my twin flame in 2024? No, there's like some kind of communication barrier. That could just be that they're not ready to communicate, or there's like an inability to communicate. Yeah, not this year, no. And if you do, it'll be something that feels very surface level and not really like forward movement, if that makes sense. Hurricane Katrina, will I find financial freedom in order to take the best care of my family? Oh, yes. Yes. A Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups in reverse. So independently, you'll figure something out here. You're resisting a death and a rebirth, though. That's what needs to happen to get there. So kind of like shedding away anything that doesn't align with the version of you that you want to become. I'm going to do 2 more. One second, with my other playlist back on. It's throwing me off. Okay. Will my sons work out the kinks in their love lives? Lorraine B. Sons, right? Will my sons? Son 1. I'm seeing kind of ongoing problems for a bit here. In one scenario, there's some kind of truth being revealed that's hard to work past. And in the other scenario, someone's negative mindset manifests into the relationship as like jealousy issues, or one of them improves and one of them about stays the same. But the improvement comes after a while of not improvement. Nicole R007, will I manage to start my own business? Need to trust yourself. What card is that? There's someone or something you need to cut out that's making you doubt yourself. And then once you do that, there's forward movement. But there's no forward movement until there's no forward movement until whatever that is that needs to be cut away that's toxic. The Emperor, as I said that, so it feels like masculine energy. Someone making you doubt yourself, or it could be a mindset that you are viewing yourself through because of someone else's influence, and that may need to be shifted. But there's something like that. All right, last one. I'm going to just close my eyes and point. Caroline 4th, should I stay at my current workplace or look for a different option given the circumstances? Should you stay at your current workplace? You had a tower movement at this workplace. It looks like something else would be more beneficial for you if you can find it, but don't leave where you're at until you have it. I want to see situation not improving at your current workplace. Something else would be better for you. The song that came on, the song that came on is Remember the Name by Fort Minor. That's like, bye-bye. Nice to know. Yeah, I'm going to leave now. I think moving forward is the best option. All right, I'll do one more and then I'm hopping off because I'm hungry. Let me just close my eyes and point. Nan D, are my kids depressed? Nan D's kids. There's something going on, yes, with emotions. Feeling trapped in my emotions and unable to understand how to process them. Don't have the right tools to process what feels like big emotions. Like intellectualizing feelings instead of feeling feelings, and then numbing so that if the feelings drop into the heart space, then I'm numb and I don't have to feel them. So like kind of a needing to break out of a cycle, to break out of how they're feeling, needing to find, it's like you taught them specific tools, but those tools just aren't working for them specifically. So there's this numbness that needs to be unnumbed, but there needs to be a tool to deal with the feelings when they come up. I feel like music would be very helpful, like sound healing. It's deeper than that, but they feel not in control of how the emotions affect them without having the proper tool to process them is what I'm getting. Thank you all so much for coming. I am going to try and hop on at least one more time before surgery. I've been feeling very called to do it. I think I see why. I appreciate everyone for showing up, and I will talk to you all soon.